Benjamin, it is an honor to be standing here speaking with you. You're obviously here for Oscar Week. You will be attending the Oscars as you're nominated for one. Can you tell my viewers a little bit about Stutterer?
Sure, yeah. Well, the film is about a guy with a kind of quite a severe speech impediment who finds it very difficult to speak to people face to face. But we get to sort of hear his inner voice through voiceover, and he has this sort of warm, charming, eloquent inner world. And his one sort of window to the world is this relationship he has online with a girl. It's been on for about 6 months, and at the start of the film, she messages him out of the blue to say she's come all the way to London. Would he like to meet for the first time? So that sets up the whole film, and there's twists and turns along the way, but I won't. I won't give them away.
Now, with social media being such a big part of the world, surely it's taking away on some problems when it comes to people with speech impediments and other things that maybe make it difficult for them to get through life. But when they're faced with actually coming to meeting someone, does the film show how to get through that part of things?
Well, it's all about the lead up to, will he or won't he go and meet her? And I mean, if I was to say too much, it might give away sort of things at the end. But yeah, no, I think getting back to the social media thing, it's, I find it fascinating the way it's all happened, and it's still also new. And, I grew up with no internet till I was like 16, 17. Then suddenly we had internet. So I think, I've got a pretty good perspective on it, or not necessarily a good one, but an interesting take on it. So I think exploring that was important to me, and just looking at how we do communicate online, because I think it's something we all sort of experience now.
Now, a lot of people think that because it's a short film, it takes less time to film. That's not always the case. How long did this one take?
Well, it was the case in this one. I mean, we only shot it for 3.5 days because we had no money. So we had to shoot something that probably should have taken about 7 or 8 days, and squeeze it into 3.5. Luckily, we had an amazing crew and great cast who, were able to work under pressure and stuff. So it worked in that way. But I mean, in terms of the sort of post and everything, it did take a long time. The whole thing was like 9 months, I think, from start to finish. So yeah, I mean, I think a short film, it's a slice of a bigger thing, and you still have all the same amount of crew and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's still quite a big thing.
And obviously you did an amazing job. You're here nominated for an Oscar. Can you tell my viewers what your whole part in the film was?
Well, I wrote, directed and edited it. So so I was kind of involved a lot along the way, but had an amazing team who, without them, none of this could have happened. So
when it comes to writing, directing and editing, do you ever think, oh my goodness, I've taken on way too many jobs?
Absolutely. There were nights when I was editing at like 4 a.m, in a dimly lit studio, sometimes where I thought, what am I doing here, and definitely moments of doubt. But, luckily the people around you bring you, they say no, and they kind of, in those moments, and they kind of bring you through, I think. So, yeah.
And it's really paid off, and I hope Sunday's a big night for you.
Thanks so much. Cheers for the interview, and fingers crossed.
Socks. I think socks tell a lot about a person.
Okay.
And I'd like to know if you'll show me yours.
Yes, absolutely. I can't even remember what I've got on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And do they always match?
They do today, yes.
Are they always colorful?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I like to get a colourful sock, polka dots, things like that.
Yeah.
Why not?
That's the way to do it. Thank you so much.
Okay.